What's going on? And we asked for the check already. Girl, free? Girl, free? I'm just kidding. Good morning, beautiful people. It's your boy, T-Rav, coming at you from the middle of the beautiful San Francisco, right? Like the way people talk on these things. But anyway, so we're going to go down to the wharf again this morning. And so are those dogs, I think. Can we see them? Oh, it's because a dog saw another dog. That's how I get when I see other people, too. I just bark at them. But anyway, we're going to go down to the wharf again this morning and over to the bridge because we didn't get to do that part of it yesterday. We ran out of time and stuff. But we're going to take the cable car, I think. And then that'll be different. And it's obviously a San Francisco tradition to do that.
Hashtag tourists.
Hashtag tourists with our backpacks and looking lost all the time. But before anything else, which is what BAE means, if you didn't know that, BAE, before anyone else, but before anything else in this case, we're going to get some food, so.
Did you explain the concept of the window? It's all open?
The reason why you can hear dogs barking and loudness is because we have this radiator over here in the corner, and it just radiates heat for some reason. And with the windows closed, it's literally a sauna in here. So we have to open our windows, good thing they actually do open, in order for it to be like a temperature that's tolerable. So that's why, like in the middle of the night, you can hear like the sirens running down the street and stuff. And you don't need to set an alarm because you're going to wake up because it's not a quiet city so far. But anyway, that's enough for now of the rambling and the nonsense. But we'll see something else soon. And yeah, bye. We'll talk soon.
So we made our way out of the room and decided to take the stairs down to the lobby and then, left from there. The issue with the radiator is that we didn't have any way of controlling the heat that was coming up through that radiator, and the room became very stuffy, very humid almost, like a sauna, and so we had to open our windows to kind of cool it off in there. I do believe the front desk noticed that our windows were open because our windows are front facing and, kind of above the door where you come in, because they did seem to adjust it after the first day, which was good because we didn't like the idea that we were, wasting energy by cooling off a room that was being heated with actual resources. But anyway, we decided to have brunch across the street. We'd been eyeing this place called La Pizarra since we arrived the first evening because we could see it from our bedroom window, and we saw that they had a little bit of a line out front and they seemed to be pretty well known for their brunch. So we waited maybe 30 minutes in line, if that, and then we were seated. I actually ordered a cappuccino because I wanted some caffeine, but I didn't want to be like super crazy jittery with the stronger stuff, and they had a whole section of their menu dedicated to their Benedict plates, so we each got a version of those. I got the fried chicken Benedict, and Renee got, I believe, salmon. And then from there, we made our way down to where we could buy the tickets for the streetcar and where the line for that started. The tickets were, I think, like $8, and it wasn't too long of a wait in line before we were able to get on the car. We did wait an extra couple of trams because we wanted to ride on the edge and hang off the outside, but at least at that main station, the trams are back to back, so it really is a quick process. And before we knew it, we were riding up and down the streets of San Francisco on a classic streetcar, which was pretty exhilarating, not gonna lie. When we got off at the end of the line, we rounded the corner and we could see the Golden Gate Bridge in the distance, but Renee wanted to walk through this random neighborhood, and I'm glad we did because honestly, that's some of the most beautiful architecture I'd seen in all of San Francisco, and probably the place that I would want to live if I ever moved there. That is, if I could ever imaginably afford it. And that led us through to the Palace of Fine Arts, which honestly ended up being one of the coolest things we did on this entire trip. It was very scenic and also quite peaceful, and we took all kinds of touristy photos and videos and just kind of enjoyed the scenery and surrounding landscape of the area. We didn't actually go inside the building, but we did go into like the different crevices and stuff of the actual palace part of it, and then that led us around to like the park that's just before the bridge, which is where you have absolutely the best view of the Golden Gate. And there's a really nice beach there. It was a little bit too chilly to like swim or anything, but there were quite a few people at the beach with like their dogs and whatever, and I was freaking out because there were so many dogs, and I'm obviously a puppy fan. There was also a little gift shop right there, and we went in and got a snack and something to drink, and then decided to take a little break there, right there on the beach.
All right, y'all, we're finally here. It's right there behind me, as you can see. We're about to go walk across. It's gonna be crazy. Renee just got here. Anyway, we'll talk soon.
So from there, we decided to use the restroom and just kind of collected ourselves before making our way over to where we had to climb up to get to the entrance of the bridge. The beach and park and everything is really scenic and nice, and then you get up to where you have to actually climb up to the bridge, because obviously the bridge is several hundred feet off the ground. And then you realize that it's not that beautiful, it's actually quite painful, but they have these steps carved out and kind of put into the side of the hill, and it's almost like going for a quick hike before you actually walk across the bridge, which we did do. We decided to walk down to the center point of the bridge and walk back, just so we could say that we walked the full span of the bridge, but also we'd be back where we started from. And if you've never been up on a bridge like that, it's honestly kind of terrifying. It's very windy, and the way that the bridge flexes and looking down over the edge and stuff, it's a lot to take in, but also one of the coolest experiences I've ever done. And then from there, we went back to Chinatown to get some food. We got sesame chicken with rice, which is what the place we went to is kind of known for. And then we just kind of walked around the area, and we discovered this cafe that was located in like the bottom of this wedge-shaped building, and so the architecture and beauty and also the smell kind of pulled us in. And they sat us outside, and we were able to order a couple of drinks, and so we sat out there and chatted, and people watched those who were walking and doing things around us.
So we found this really great cafe, and we had a couple of drinks here, some boozy coffee and a nice, what was it, a revolver, a whiskey drink? But now we're trying to pay, and how long have we been waiting?
2 hours. Just kidding.
I mean, that's an exaggeration, but not much. Like, it's been like at least 20-ish, maybe 25 minutes since they've been out here. So what's going on? And we asked for the check already. Girl, free? Free? I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
But anyway, so we'll keep you posted. We'll talk soon.
25 minutes later.
Hi friends, so Renee is at a concert right now. That's the whole reason that she came out here and invited me out here with her. So the main event is tonight for her, if you will. I'm actually pretty tired, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a nap, and we'll go from there. As far as what happened with the cafe, I think they just forgot about us. We eventually got the attention of one of the servers or whatever, and he went and got the bill for us, and we paid and walked back to the hotel. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. After that last clip, it was maybe like another 5 minutes, so, but anyway, that's a wrap on this series. Unfortunately, we were just here for the weekend. It was a great weekend, one of the best I've had in a really long time, but we're heading back tomorrow, so that's it. I really love the city of San Francisco, so if you're from here, if you currently live here, or if you've been here and loved it, or been here and hated it, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.